Hello, hello. Okay, so I have been working on, I'm going to keep my hat on even though I'm really hot. But I've been working on, okay, I've been working on trying to have less screen time than usual. When I started this, my screen time was like 6 hours, and I've gotten it down to like three, which is good, but some days it's still kind of the same. Um, I haven't recorded every single day because I've just kind of been busy and stuff, but it's fine. So today, I yesterday I started journaling again. And I don't mean like writing journal. I do that all the time, but I started like scrapbook journaling or like the journaling where like it's a planner. Why can't I remember? Oh, a bullet journal kind of vibe. So, and I want to start anime journaling again as well because I actually have been watching a lot of anime and I want to talk about it. So, I'll probably do that as well. But I really wanted to go thrifting and get some more journaling supplies. It's December, so I wanted to do more of a Christmas theme for this month obviously, and so I ended up so what I wanted to do is go get some like kids books and like music books or anything that I could, or like magazines, stuff like that, that I can take and cut out a bunch of things and then use that instead of buying stickers, because buying stickers can be expensive. And like, as you all know, I'm unemployed. So I'm trying to like find money. I mean, I am, but I'm trying to find ways to like save money but still be able to like do the things that I love. Because I haven't really been crafting a lot. And I feel like that's why my screen time is so high, because I like am not really crafting or thrifting and doing the stuff that I really like because it requires money. But I'm like, I have plenty of stickers and stuff, but when it comes to like specific things, I don't really have good stickers for those kinds of things. So that's what the goal was. I went to two places. I went to Red, White, and Blue, and I also went to a Goodwill. And I didn't really like Red, White, and Blue. They had like, I guess, pretty good stuff, but their prices are terrible. And I mean, they do more tags that are lower prices. So like they had four different tag colors out of six that were like on sale, and it would be 25% off, 50% off, or no, that doesn't make any sense, right? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 25, 50, 75. Maybe the other one was like 80 or something. I don't know. It obviously wasn't free. Um so that helped. But and then of course there was like plenty of stuff that was like pretty cheap, like $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. But I feel like sometimes I would pick stuff up and like they would be charging $40 or $20. And it's like, this is like a regular plate. Like, why is this $20? You know what I mean? It was just like kind of ridiculous. So I won't really be going back there. I did find some cool stuff, but nothing that I actually was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. But I did get stuff that I needed. So let's get into it. First, I mean, this doesn't really have to do with the journaling, but I bought this Japanese cookbook for beginners because I love Japanese food. And I mean, I love learning about any place, culture, religion, anything that has to do with like anthropology basically. Um and I cook a lot of Asian food. So I actually really was like so happy that I found this, because now I'll have like an actual cookbook to go off of instead of just like TikTok or something. Which TikTok is great, like, but I thought that would be cool. Then I got a philosophy of interior design. So this I'm going to use for like backgrounds or just like random. There was like specific things that I thought were cool. Like I can just like cut these out. It seems like a pretty cool book. Maybe I should like actually read it, but I'm not going to. Everything is black and white, but like I thought that this would be like, you can take this and make a background out of it, and then make your spread and stuff. So I thought that that was cool. It had plenty of like pictures and like different things. Like I could cut that out, you know what I mean? So I got that. That was a good price. Everything, all of these were 99 cents. So I mean, you can't go wrong. I got the Fever Code because I have some of the Maze Runner books and I want to read them cuz the I don't think the movie's ever like finished. So, and then I got Gardening Without a Garden. So this I don't really want to cut up because I am a horticulturist and I actually really think that this is useful. So I'm not gonna cut this up. This is gonna just be for me, like the Japanese cookbook as well. But I thought this was really cool. So if you don't have like a garden backyard or whatever, but you have like front steps and you want to like do containers and stuff, this is like what that's about. So I thought that was cool. Then still on the books. I got another garden book, Creating a Garden, which I have like plenty of gardening books, but you can never have too many, right? So I was originally gonna just be like, oh, I'll just like cut these out. But I think I'm gonna read it first and then cut it up because, like I said, I do have a lot of garden books already, so I don't necessarily like they're all not that they're all the same thing, but you know what I mean. And then like I said, I want it to be Christmas theme, so I got the 12 Blessings of Christmas. This is the kind of stuff that I'm looking for, but it doesn't have to be Christmas themed. Like I want something that's like ocean themed and like about the forest and whatever. But like it has all these pretty like pictures and it has like recipes in here as well, but like I can cut this out. I can even cut the border if I want and like use the borders. So I thought that that was like really cool. And like look, it's like sand art brownies. So like some of the spreads like I can make like put the cookbook idea in there. Like I thought it was really really cute. So I was kind of like, damn, I don't even want to cut this up, but I'm going to. Like I don't care. Like I'm not really a baker like that, but like, the sugar cookies. Like I thought that would be cute. Like I'll pick and choose the ones that like I really like. But yeah, I thought that this was like like this is perfect. This is exactly the kind of book that I'm looking for me to cut up and like use in my journaling because I'm not realistically going to read that. Then I hit the freaking jackpot because they had cards. They have like just bags of stuff that you can buy and you don't know what's in it because you can't open it. But I was a little nervous because it says like if it's open, you can't buy it. And one of these was open and I was like, bruh, I'm not putting this back. So like I was ready to fight, honestly. But she was super nice and she didn't even say anything. So it was great. But this one has like a bunch of Christmas cards in it. So I was like, oh, this is great because like I can cut that up. First of all, I can use these for Christmas cards because I like giving people cards. But I was like, perfect. I can literally cut this up and like I have these cool like 3D layers going on here. And like we have this one. I can use the envelopes as well. Like there's a lot in here and they're all Christmas themed. So I thought that that was cool. And I'm going to keep all this stuff. So anything that I don't use, I'll have for next year. Like, and once again, I can actually use some of them or I can put them in my scrapbooking. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I got this cool thing. So like I'm like, this is great. Like I love this. I actually got this idea. I was on TikTok and the girlies are amazing. And they were like, you don't have to just like buy scrapbooking supplies because scrapbook supplies is low key expensive. Like I don't know where y'all get your scrapbooking supplies. I'm not even gonna tell you where I get mine because I don't want to get judged. But I'm paying no more than $5 for something. And the only time I pay like $4 or $5, maybe six for like a sticker sheet or something is if I buy it on Etsy and it's like from like a person that like makes it themselves. But if we're talking about like a manufacturer that like mass produces these things, I'm not paying $6. I think that's crazy. Unless it's like a sticker book and like I'm getting a lot, you know what I mean? So I was not feeling that. So I'm really glad that I was like scrolling because, well, I wasn't really scrolling. I intentionally was looking it up, but still, like, I like they were like go to the thrift store and I was like why didn't I ever think about like getting scrapbook stuff from the thrift store. Like I forget that you can like cut out magazines and books and things like that. You don't have to just read it, you know, like people are throwing it out anyway. So I'm gonna start like looking around at like garage sale. I mean, it's kind of cold, so I guess it's not really garage sale season, but I'm gonna like pay more attention to that and like build my scrapbooking up from there instead of just always buying stickers, because also I never always find exactly what I want. So I think this will be like a little more interesting. Then these are just cards. These are all the same thing, so I'll probably actually use these cards for Christmas, and same thing with this one. So the other pack that I showed you was the one that was ripped, and I was scared that they were going to tell me that I couldn't buy it. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. That's not right. Okay, this is the one that's ripped, and I was scared that they were going to tell me that I can't buy it. See, because like it says that they don't like sell it to you if it's open, but the lady didn't even say anything. So all right, this is cool. It has a 6-pack embossed invitation with envelopes. So like I can use that when it's like someone's birthday, or I get invited to a party. I'll make a spread for that, and I'll use that. I thought that was super cute. Now, mind you, I can't see anything in here for the most part, so some of these are a surprise. So we have these cool thank you cheetah cards, which is cute. I'll probably never use these in my lifetime, but I'll find a reason to use them in my scrapbook, so it's fine. That's what it's all about. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We have this cute little like card. Oh, look at the envelope. It's super cute. And then we have more cards and envelopes. Like this is just like perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna try and do a spread every day for the rest of December. It's currently December 11th, so you know, I have time. But just like a bunch of different envelopes and cards that you can literally just like cut up and like put in there, or like I can like cut up the tree if I want. I can cut out the cat. You know, super cool, super cool. Like I said, I can use like borders and stuff like that. So I thought this was really cool. I'm glad that I went out and like got this stuff, because I think it'll really help me with my screen time if I am just like journaling and stuff. I like I said, I haven't done this in a really long time. So and I know myself. I get like obsessed with stuff. So this will be good for me. But yeah, so if you also are into scrapbooking or just like journaling in general, like junk journaling or something, like definitely check out your local thrift stores. Um, okay, so that's that. It is really cool when thrift stores have like the bags though. Goodwill doesn't really do that. You have to like go to like other ones. This is more thank you cards. And like I like to put like envelopes in my things, so I think that's cool. I don't know what the hell this is. Like who donates that? It looks like, is it a card? Oh, it's a card with a dog on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Like, not my thing. If it was a cat, that would be great, but I'm not really a dog lover. Well, I am. I just like, I don't like that. All right. Oh, then we have like the little stickers, which is cool. And then there's a bunch of envelopes in here with just like a little ribbon. Perfect. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, so that's that. I got more stuff. This is kind of a haul as well. Now, I got this cool ass, if you know me and you have seen my room, you know I love mosaic tiling. I want to start mosaic tiling myself because I love mosaic tiles. I love vases like this, candle holders. I have a bunch already. I have brown, I have pink ones. I have green, like, and I like refuse. I will never get rid of them. I want to collect them to the point where like one day when I live in a house, or like I don't know, my own place or something like that, or my freaking chateau with my sister, I will be decorating the house with these. They will be coming with me. So I bought this one. Look at how gorgeous that is. $4. Like, you know? So it's like weird because some of the prices were fine and then other prices were like astronomical. Like they would be selling something just like this and it would be $20. And it's just like I'm not paying $20 for this. Like, you know, like I'm at freaking a thrift store. So like I don't understand. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use this for. It says candlestick holder, which it's not really giving candlestick holder. It's giving a vase. I personally like to just leave stuff like this in my room and I just look at them. Like I don't really give them a purpose. But I was like, I'm not leaving without this. I was gonna get this thing. It looked like a lamp, but it actually was a candle. And so what looked like the shade, what there was a candle in the middle instead of a light bulb, and it was really cool. And it was so heavy. Like it was so heavy. But I one of them was broken and it was 12.99. And while I do love cool stuff like that, my only qualm was that I have so many lamps in my room and I already have like those like Tiffany stained glass lamps. So I kind of was just like, while this is really cool and it's a cool idea, one, burning it seemed, I don't think you could burn it because it didn't look like it was burned at all. And I think if you burned it, the way that it was going to melt was going to be a mess and it wasn't going to look like a lamp anymore, which I feel like defeated the purpose. I wish that like you could put a candle inside of it and then just interchange a candle. That would have been better, but it wasn't like that. Once again, cool idea, and it definitely would be something that I normally would really like, but it was cash only, and I really was like, I don't want to. I was gonna go over if I took that, so I put it back, and I'm glad that I did because I really didn't. I wasn't like truly in love with it. Then I bought this cool, just like flat iridescent red box because once I cut up everything and all that stuff, I want to put all the papers and stuff in here because I have a lot of stuff in my room. I'm definitely a maximalist and I used to put a lot of stuff under my bed, but now my bed orientation doesn't allow me to do that because I have a shelf there. It's like a whole thing. So unfortunately I can't just like put stuff under my bed because I have like the way that it's facing now, it's like too low. But something like this would fit under my bed. Like I can push it all the way under. So I'm gonna put all that stuff in there. I also bought a Christmas one specifically so that I can put all like the Christmassy things that I find and then I'll put them in here. That way I can save them for next year and the year after. And then this will be like my little Christmas journaling tin. So I'm really excited about that. It was $2.99, which I was like, this is great. It actually was less than $2.99 because it was on sale. So, and last but not least, I got this bag of candles. So it has like these little wax candles in here and they're like Christmas themed. It's like buttercream and sugar plum and Jack Frost. Super cool. And then it has this other little candle. I don't feel like opening it. Actually, I'm going to open it. This was also on sale. So I got this cute little pumpkin spice and I'm going to keep the jar once it's done burning. But like, look at that. Amazing. I can smell it already. Oof. Oof. Yeah. That was rough. But like these are cool and I have like a wax melt thing. But I bought this bag specifically for these. I think that they're candles, but I don't think I'm going to burn them. I think I'm going to keep them forever. They're little snowmen. Ah, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? So of course I was like, I'm totally buying this. When I've never seen anything like this. So I thought that was super cool. So I really don't want to burn them. I'm going to keep them and then I'll just use them as decoration forever and ever and ever. So that's what I got. So I'm really excited. Um Check out my screen time video because this is going to be a separate video, I think. Um but yeah, I feel like I got cool stuff and hopefully I can continue to build my stationery situation. I have a lot of stationery stuff already. So, yeah, but I really want to I'm going to try going to an actual bookstore, like a thrift bookstore instead of just a thrift store because there really wasn't as much kid book. I feel like any other time I see a lot of kid books And now when I want some, I don't find any. So like I was kind of annoyed. Um but maybe because I'm looking for something like super specific. I don't want it to just be Christmas themed. I want to like get other stuff so that like as time goes on, I'm not always going to have a Christmas theme. But yeah, so I think I'm going to check out like a thrift bookstore and see what I can get. And I think I think I should get more there. So I'll keep you guys updated, but yeah, and I'll show you guys my spread too, that I did yesterday. I really like it. It's super cute. And that was before I bought all this stuff. So hopefully I can elevate my spreads a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.